So hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to see how to find the sum of a series of numbers in 8051 microcontroller. So let me first try the program for you and then I will discuss every single line of that so that you can understand it better. So this is the program which is going to add the numbers. So let us discuss the lines of it, the instructions which is in this program. So first of all, we're having move R020. This will move the data from the location 20 to the register R0. After that, we have A comma hash 00. This is an immediate instruction to move the value 00 to the accumulator. Then we're having mov R1 hash R01. So this is also an immediate transfer of data from for 01 to the register R1. Then we are adding the values A plus R1 and uh, the result of that will be stored in the accumulator. After that, the value of R1 is getting increased, and that increment is, as we know, that by 1, and the result is stored in R1. So after that we're having CJNE, which is uh, carry, sorry, which is compare jump if not equal. So so there is a little mistake, I think. There is also a place for the address which the instruction will jump to. So let's assume that is XX, and the instruction will jump to this location. So this is the complete instruction which has to be written, right? So CJNE R1 R0 and this address. What this instruction will do, this will compare R1 with R2, and if not equal, then it will go to the location XX. I hope you got it. Then after that we are having move to 5A. We all know that the accumulator value will go to the location to 5, and then RET, which stops the program, right? So we can take an example for understanding this program better. So let us assume we're having some values like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this goes up to n. So if we want to sum uh, find the sum of these numbers in n numbers, let us assume that in the first case n is equal to, let's say n is 4, right? So what should be happening? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and that is equal to 10, right? So this should be the sum which you should be getting. So let us see if it is working or not. So first of all, this move to 0, this is the value of n, like as we have assumed n is equal to 4. This is the value of n is 4, and we are getting like we are giving the value n equal to 4 to this register R0. So n equal to 4, this is going to R0. All right. So after that we are we are giving the value 00 to accumulator, so that the count can start from 00. What is this doing is the A is getting initiated with 00. All right. After that, the instruction mov r1 01. What this instruction is doing? This is uh, the register value. This is giving the register value r1 is starting with 1, as we have to find the sum 1 2 3 4 and so on. The starting number is 1, so it should be 1 in the first. So what this will be doing, the 1 will be moved to the register 1. After that, what this instruction will do, after that we're having the instruction to add. There is a jump location for this instruction, which is xx, which we have written previously. Now let's see what is this instruction doing. This instruction is basically adding. So a plus r1. What are we having the value of a? We're having a as 0 and r1 as 1, right? So this will give us the sum 0 1. After that, we're having an increment of r1 which we had previously 0 1 now becomes 0 2. All right. So this is happening till this instruction. After that, the compare will work. The r1 and r0, these two values will be checked. If r1 and r0 are equal, all right, which is not in this case, because we're having r1 as 0 2 and r0 as value. What is the value of r0? What we had the value 4. Yes, so value of r0 was 4. So these two are not equal, so we will go jump to this location once again. Let's see the values after the jump. So we will be having the value accumulator in the accumulator as 0 1. We had 0 1, right? So in the next step, what will happen? Accumulator had value 0 1 and r1, which has been incremented previously, now having the value 0 2. So the sum becomes 0 3. Now we're having 0 3 in the accumulator. All right. So after that, increment happens and the r1 becomes 0 0 3, right? What was the value of r1? It from 0 1 uh, to 0 1, sorry, 0 from 0 1 to 0 2 to 0 3. So it will be having value 0 3, right? So this 0 3 will be stored in r1, and in the third iteration we will be having the value. Accumulator had 0 3, and this what was the value? The value of r1 also 0 3. So the total was 0 6, right? After that, we're having the value 0 6 in the accumulator, and the add instruction will work. Add this is actually the add instruction. So after that, the increment of r1 will happen. R1 will become 4. So this will be the stored value in r1, right? So let's see the last iteration or the fourth iteration we're having. And in this iteration we're having the this is the location where the jump is happening. So the accumulator value is stored as 0 6, and the incremented value of r1 is now 0 4. So that this becomes 1 0 10, which we have seen in the example. Alright, so in the fourth iteration, the sum becomes 10, which is verified by this example. So I hope you understood this simple program to find this series sum of numbers in 8051 microcontroller through this video. Thanks for watching.